Hi guys, this is Brian, aka Texas Treasures, and today I'm bringing you another Poshmark closet review on a recent video I released titled $100,000 in sales. I hit a big milestone recently, hit $100,000 in sales on Poshmark, and created a video about that with some tips and tricks for my viewers. And by the way, if you haven't checked it out, you might want to check that out. And in the comment section, Faya messaged me and she asked for a Poshmark closet review. So today I will be taking a look at her closet and trying to analyze it and give her some tips and tricks to improve her sales. And by watching this, hopefully you might learn a thing or two. Not trying to sound conceited, but hopefully I can give her a tip or two that she can use and you might also be able to use. Plus, if you have any suggestions or comments, as always, feel free to leave those in the comment section below. If you would like for me to do a Poshmark closet review for you to take a look at your closet, just comment below, give me your Poshmark closet name, number of active listings, number of 30-day self-shares, plus anything else in particular you want me to take a look at. Also, it might be a good idea to include your goals, like what are you shooting for, so that I can tailor my review a little bit more to fit your needs. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into it. And as always, if you find this information useful, I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. That helps the video out. Also, you can hit the red subscribe button to see more of these type of videos, and hit the bell next to the red subscribe button to be notified when new ones are listed. Okay, so here is Faya, and her Poshmark closet name is Faya Fig Tree. And before I even begin, I always like to do a few shares, and I encourage my viewers to also do this. Let's help each other out. Do a few quick shares. All right, so let's take a look here. Faya, let's see, in Garner, North Carolina. She's been on Posh since February 2020, so about 3 or 4 months. She's been active this hour, like to see that, and she ships in 1 day, so we got a fast shipper. And those are all good things. Being active and shipping fast will definitely help. Here you will see love notes. She's received 6. Let's take a look. Fits perfectly, super fast shipping, nice packaging. Thank you very much. Love my new top. Another thank you here. That's June 1st, May 18th, May 8th. Love it. Thank you for the careful packaging and the nice note as well. I think Faya's you're probably at that point when you first start, you're doing the handwritten notes, and that's great. Customers love that. And to be honest, I no longer do that. I've just got too much volume, but I remember doing all these things at the beginning, and that special touch is appreciated. So if you have time, that's a good thing. Just as pictured, thank you so much. That's May 4th, March 18th, love my new skirt. Looking forward to wearing it to work. And on March 4th, excellent condition, well packaged on these shoes. A lovely personal message and a little chocolate treat. We all love chocolates. All right. Ooh, I would be worried here in Texas that chocolate would probably melt before it got there. But anyway, a lovely, lovely thoughts and taking that extra consideration. All right, so let's just take a look at the closet. Poshmark, as always, sorts these from just shared. So we have an LF dress, a Tahari dress, True Religion jeans, and an Easily romper. Now, let's do this. Let's look at your highest priced items available. Ooh, we got some Allen Edmonds, some Cole Haans, some Merrell men's shoes, and some Adidas. All right, I love the shoes. I'm a big shoe seller. Shoes sell for good money. So my very first suggestion, this is your default. And keep in mind, when you share it, it goes to the top of your closet. But when someone's looking at your closet, whether it's on desktop, they'll see the first 4, or on phone, they'll see the top 2. Like if they're looking on their phone at your closet, they're only going to see these items. So my first suggestion would be to have your better items at the top. Like these Allen Edmonds, these Cole, these are all nice, and these shoes all sell really well. Adidas, another Allen Edmonds, Justin boots, like all of these boots, I would rearrange. I I like to keep my best items at the top of my closet, and I suggest you do that as well. Because think about this. If somebody buys this dress, or let's just say this $13 dress, how much money are you going to really make off of that, right? Versus they come in here and somebody's searching for these Cole Haan boots, or these Allen Edmonds, and you flip these, you're gonna make a lot more money. And then your plus your closet just looks more sophisticated with these higher priced items or these more popular items at the top. So I would adjust your listings and try to keep these better items listed at the top. That would be suggestion number one. All right, so let's look at what we got. This dress right here, I see you doing the little flower frame. Looks like we're doing it against the wall. Showing the pattern, showing the tag, the back. So we got 1, 2, 3, about 6 photos. Now, one thing, now keep in mind when people are searching, the things that are going to show up are in your title and in your description. In this title, I think you could add more to it. LF dress. Well, what's the color? What's the pattern? Is it sleeveless? Is it red? You can even put the size in here. Any type of embellishments you would like to include. I would add more than just LF dress. And when you come to the description, you're given the links and you're given the chest measurements, and that's fine. But once again, can we put the material like here on the tag? Like a lot, because people will ask you, hey, what's the material? What's this measurement? So the more information you can put in your description and or your title, the better off. It's just going to help more people find this. So what's the material? What's the color? I know you do have the color noted here. That helps, but also try to put this information in the title and in the description. Let's look at a couple of others. Same thing on this dress, the title short. So descriptions and titles, I would definitely try to improve those. And like 100% linen, you could put that in the description. We can note the color. We can note the style. What do we have? Buttons. We have short sleeves. Just any type of information that a buyer might have, I would do that. Now I want to see something. Let's look at your high price items. What do those titles look like? Now, Allen Edmonds, Melrose Penny Loafers. See, now that title's better. You give the brand, you give the style, which is the Melrose, and you give a little description. These are penny loafers. Let's take a look at these real quick. I mean, you could also even put leather in here because these are leather. Nice looking shoes, by the way. I love selling Allen Edmonds. It's a really good shoe. And when we're looking at the description, kind of the same thing, right? You repeat the title, which is fine. In great condition, that's fine. But what about the color? Brown leather. Any other information you could give, like, I forgot off the top of my head what these are called. Like, I want to say horse bit, but it's not horse bit. Horse bit is that metal piece. Just any type of information that you can give. And I also have another question, because you said you had 216 listings. What type of inventory system are we using here? Like when you're finding these, like with over 200 items, I know once you hit around 100, like before 100, you keep all your shoes in the closet, all your clothes in the closet. But I think you need to be developing an inventory system. Like, let me just show you mine as an example. Like, here are some shoes that I sold. And once again, you'll see the title. I try to put more information. Merrell leather clogs, women's size 8 brown. Now, Poshmark doesn't give you a whole lot of characters in your title. If I'd have more, I'd put mules in here, just to try to help possible buyers find your items. And look, Merrell leather clogs, women's size 8 brown, good condition. I put shipping information myself. And like here, for my inventory, these are in bin A30, and I have bins where I store these. And I also put information that help. This is information helpful to me. And even doing that, look, I missed a picture of the bottom, and people wanted a picture of the bottom. I added it. So the more information, the more pictures, the better the title and the description, the better off you're going to be. So just keep that in mind. All right, what else? So let's get to your solds. Once again, the default would be just shared. So these are things you've sold most recently. Pair of Doc Martens. Let's look at these. It's like we're taking these on a table outside, which is okay. You know, the Google search rewards the white background. So if you could maybe get a light box, or you could also cross list these, which we'll talk about your sell-through rate in a minute. List these on eBay. eBay has a white background tool remover, and then you can then cross list those pictures, or at least get your first picture with that white background. Then you could cross list this over to Poshmark. So that'd be something else. Now this title does have a little more information. Doc Marten Chukka ankle boot blacks. You could also maybe put Chelsea. With the Doc Martens, people often want to know how many eyes, like that'd be 2, 4, 6, looks like an 8 eye. So you could put that in the description, put the color in the description, the size information, that would be a good thing to have in the description also. So just, and try to create like a standard format for your descriptions, your titles. Like I always start with the brand, if it has in style, if you got extra information, the color, the size, and you know, try to get that extra information down here too. Let's look at highest. I always like to look at the highest priced items. So that Kate Spade, well, that makes sense. That sold for 40. A Madwell top sold for 38. And we got some Keens. The Doc Martens we just looked at. Dansko, Grace Easy Fits, Miss Me jeans. So these. And I do like how you're selling shoes. Like you're onto something there. And these are all good brands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your size in there. And see, I wouldn't put this in the title, keen in excellent condition, because no one's going to be searching in excellent condition. Think about when people are searching, what are the things they're searching for? Keen is good, obviously. Lace up. What are these? Water shoes, outdoor shoes, maybe the color, the red, hiking shoes, any information like that, even the size, U.S. women's size 8. And all we have here is the brand, and it's in excellent condition. You can put in excellent condition, that's fine, but I would fill out this title and the description with keywords that will help your possible buyer find your items, because most people are searching. They're searching through listings, right? Let's look here. Let's type in Keen shoes. All right, and look, they got Keen clogs, work shoes, black leather, size 8. Keen women's Briggs, that's the brand. I mean the model 2, black leather Oxford shoes. Keen women's hiking sandals, size 5. Keen Cortona bowflat. See the difference? Keen hiking sandals. Like this isn't a good title. I mean, sometimes your stuff will still sell, but you can sell it for more money, and it'll sell faster with these good titles. So look at examples, and here, look at this. Let's click sold. And look at examples of others that have sold. Keen waterproof elastic lace sandal, women's 7. They're filling out these titles. Keen waterproof sandals, blue, women's size 9. Toddler Keen size 8. Keen black Presidio women's shoes. Keen women black gray shoes. Unique XO. Look at all these keywords. It's just going to help people find your items faster. All right, let me get back to your closet real quick. All right, here we go. Going back. All right. So what I did is I looked back over the past month to see like how many items you had sold, and let's go by just shared again, and we got to these Michelle D. So I counted up these 12 items were sold in the past month. You told me you had 261 listings, so I did the math, and your sell-through rate's about 5%. The average on clothing and shoes is around 11%. So that sell-through rate is too low. So what can we do to improve that? Like we said, let's get those titles better, the descriptions better. Maybe try to I see you're trying different things, and I get it. I did that when I first started too. We got shoes out here on a table. Here we've put these on a whiteboard or a white table. These are more outside. So try to standardize how you're doing it. You might want to invest in a light box at some point, especially if you're doing a lot of shoes, so you can get that good lighting, that standardized picture at all times. And the other information you gave me is like you got 216 listings and you've got 5,619 self-shares in the 30 days. I know that's a lot of clicking, right? That is a lot of shares. But what I always recommend is to share your closet, especially if you've got like under 1,500 items. Share it once a day, 3 times a day. So if you shared your closet, which is 216, 3 times a day, over 30 days, that would give you a goal of 19,440 self-shares versus you have about 5,600. So you need to increase your self-shares 4 times where they are now. Now, I know I used to do this by myself, and that's a lot of work, right? So probably one of the biggest things I could recommend is get someone to help you if you don't have the time. If you've got a daughter, someone that you want to pay to list, I would do that. In my description below, I actually have an assistant that resells. I can't talk this morning. That shares my closet, and currently they do it 4,000 times per day. Once I started paying someone to do that, the amount of sales I have, they skyrocketed. They went up at least 5 to 10 times what they were before. Now, in the link below, there's a link in the description below. And, let's see. Wait, where'd it go? Well, there is a link in the description below. Actually, let's see, one second. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's down in the description below. But it's resellerassistant.com/ref/brian.vent/ So if you go through this link, and you can just click on this description below, you'll see who I use, Reseller Assistant, and free up your life again. They will basically share your closet for you, and they have different packages. Like when you first start, maybe you want to do the starter plan. It's $24.99 for 1 week. They'll do 3,000 clicks per day. That's 21,000 clicks per week. That's over 7 days. And you can divide it however you want. You can do self-shares, and all of mine personally are self-shares. To me, self-shares are the most important because every time you share your item, it goes to all your followers. But even more importantly, it takes your item to the top of the search bar. So if somebody was looking for Keen shoes and you had just shared yours, it moves to the top, and they're more likely to see it. They also can do community shares, follows, and helpful support. So if you want to try it, maybe that starter plan would be a good one. I do this level 2 pro package, and that gives me 4,000 clicks a day, and mine are all set to self-shares. So my closet gets shared 4,000 times a day by my assistant times 30 days. That's 120,000 shares a month. Plus, I also share some myself. I'll share my top 50 items a couple times a day. I will also share my closet during the Posh Party at 9 p.m. when most people are on. But I would strongly encourage you to get someone to share your closet, and you could always go through this link and give it a try and let me know how it goes for you. But regardless, or of course you can always share your own closet, and you just really got to crank that up. Oh man, I think my lawn people are here. They're mowing, so hopefully you can still hear me. So let's go ahead and finish out this review. I think those shares would go a long way. And something else you may want to consider. Are you sending offers to likers? Like I have a system in the morning around 8 or 9 a.m. Anyone who's liked my items, like here, I'll just show you. Like if we go to news, right? First of all, bundles. Anybody creates a bundle, I'm going to go ahead and send an offer out. Now look at this. See, someone sent an offer on these shoes. I've got them listed at 50, and that's what we call a lowball offer. These are a pair of Brooks. And here, look at my top. Brooks Women's Launch 4 running shoes, black 6.5. In my description, they're athletic shoes, they're women's, they're Brooks, 6.5 running, colors multi. Now, you don't have to go this much detail. I even put shipping information. These, and I price these shoes are worth way more than 15, but you always want to counter. Like, I'm not going to sell them for 15, so I'm going to counter. I'm going to do 20% off my list price, and I will send them a counter offer of $40. So you want to check your offers. If anybody has bundled anything, see that they bundled. What I do is I go back to somebody that's bundled something a day ago, and then I will send them an offer. Like this person added this rhinestone choker to a bundle. Now it's only one item in a bundle, but I'll still send an offer. So I'm gonna send them an offer. I don't know. We'll do 20% off. It's listed at 39, so we'll send them an offer of 31. No shipping discounts. Submit. And if you do this, it's just a numbers game. Eventually, these offers that you send out will turn into sales, a certain percentage of them. Now, the more common thing are likes. A lot of people will go through here and they will like your items, like right here. Someone liked the Saks Fifth Avenue black leather pointed heels. So what I will do, I will come here, and honestly, I do this on my phone. It's faster, but you can do it on the desktop. I will send offers to likers. I'm going to give them 20% off and a discount on shipping. Submit it. And that now has gone to anyone who's liked these shoes in the past 90 days. So if you do that for every item that is liked, anytime I do this, it always turns into at least one sale. And I'll go back like the past 12 hours, and so that would go all the way down to here. And I would send, and I already did most of these this morning, I would send those offers to the likers, and I also do that in the evening right before the 9 p.m. party. Gosh, I kind of lost my train of thought. So make sure, make sure you're sending offers to likers as well. All right, so here's kind of the recap. I think you're doing a good job for starting. You've only been going a few months. You got 12 sales in the past month, so that's pretty good. We do want to increase that sell-through rate, so we can do that by also listing on eBay. Create an eBay account, list there, cross-list on Poshmark also. eBay is a good platform for selling clothing and shoes as well as Poshmark. We need to increase our self-shares at least 4 times where they are currently. Either do it yourself, find someone that can help you, or you can go through my link, which is once again down below. Try their weekly package. I think it's worth it for $25, and let me know. Did you get an increase in sales? The people that I've suggested that have used it, they've all told me that their sales went up, and your sales will more than pay for the cost of that service. Let's improve our titles and our descriptions. We need to get those keywords in the titles. We need more information in the description. This will help people find your items. We talked about the white background. That kind of goes with the cross listing. Also, and I should have asked you this, like, what are your goals? Are you trying to do this part-time, full-time? Are you trying to supplement? Are we trying to get money for a vacation to pay off debt? If you can let me know kind of what your goals are, because once you know what your goal is, and then you can backwards plan, right? If you're trying to do it full-time, if you're trying to make $1,000 a week, well, then we need to look at what are we sourcing, what is our average profit, our average sell price, how many listings do we need to get up per day? All those kind of questions really kick in. So it's really beneficial to know, like, what are your goals? Are you just doing this to make a little extra money? That would be different. Once again, keep your best items at the top of your closet. We're going to send offers. Offers to likers. If you will implement these suggestions, I really think your sales can improve. If you got any questions, comment, reach out to me below. Anyone else out there, if you would like for me to do a Poshmark closet review for you, I'd be glad to. Just leave me your Poshmark closet name, your number of active listings, your number of 30-day self-shares. Also tell me kind of like, what is your goal? Are you trying to do this part-time? Like, what are you trying to achieve? Knowing that will help me tailor my advice a little bit more to you. So if you found this video useful, I'd appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. Also, comment below if you've got any other suggestions or questions. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button. You can also hit the bell to be notified when new videos are released. So hope everyone stays safe out there, and good luck sourcing. And until next time, this is Texas Treasures, and I'm out.